Hey friends, it's me, Stephanie, at the Lost and Funny Farm. Ooh, child, my glasses are crooked. What is my problem? So, I wanted to tell you all a bit of devastation that we're going through right this minute. I need to show you the corn because. So, a few days ago, we had some extremely high winds. Now, this corn is over 7 feet tall, but this is what happened during the wind. Let me get back here. All the corn in the back fell forward. So some of it is standing up. I did a bunch of research and said it's nothing to do, but the sun will stand it back up. And this is where we at right now. And my feelings are hurt. We have over 200 corn stalks here. We have 258 corn stalks. Each was giving us about 2 ears of corn, so we were expecting somewhere in the 500 to 516 ears of corn. And can you see the corn? Let me get a little closer. Well, let me not get close. Let me zoom in. Y'all, we got corn. Like, for real, corn. See those silks? And all the tassels? Yeah. I'm going to try to not be overly devastated about this because honestly, we still got corn. And the ones that have fallen over are still growing. So, we are just going to... Ooh, what is that? Sorry. We are just... My glass is crooked again. We are just going to let this ride, sorry, and see what happens because the corn is still producing even though it's laid over. The stalks are not broken. They are still perfectly intact in the ground, but they were no match for the wind. It's a lot of corn, and you know you need to plant your corn in blocks so that it could, they're supposed to support each other, but again, the winds were quite strong a few days ago. I could see it on my camera while I was out the house, and I saw the corn just a rocking and a rolling. But by the time I got home, this is what I found. But on the bright side, y'all want some figs? Because, honey, we are figging out, wigging out, whatever you want to call it. This fig, she's not started producing yet, but she's on her way. This one has spread quite a bit since last year, actually. She is well established in here. Look at this. Those are figs. Also, check out the cattle panel. That is beans on this side. The melons and the cucumbers are on the other side of the cattle panel. What you're seeing right now is beans. And let me show you this squash, because this is also something that we're extremely excited about, because we're hoping that she is able to grow up and be successful before that thing comes. Well, you don't know what that thing is? It's a squash vine borer showing up in gardens near you to take out your harvest of squash and zucchini. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we get some squash and some zucchini before it shows its face. But y'all, the flowers are... So we have snapdragons. There are zinnia here. These are globe amaranth or gomphrena, snapdragon, some more small zinnia. Look at that. Let me zoom in so y'all can see. I'm not going in there right this minute because I'm also cooking. Do you see the color of these snapdragons? Heavens to Murgatroyd. Look at the color. Also, just taking the corn from this angle because it is amazing. It's just super nice out here, but I did want to show y'all the corn. Again, it's still producing, so I'm not going to trip about it. And then when I came home, Did I feel like I was going to absolutely toss my cookies? I did. I did feel like I was going to toss more than just my cookies. I thought I was just going to straight up vomit. But we are going to cross our fingers, knees, toes, eyes. Just start crossing stuff, y'all. Cross everything. Because this corn going to be all right. Let's see. We have some other things that are coming along just fine. And I just want this to be a little short video. The amaranth. This is Amaranth Love Lies Bleeding. Now these also laid down in the wind. And then they started arching back up toward the sun. Is that not cool or what? This is Amaranth Dreadlocks. Look at that. That is a solid piece of work right there. Look at this. Who growing flowers that look like this? I hope y'all are. And then we have our sorrel. This is what Jamaicans call sorrel. We call it hibiscus, and we call it also roselle. This is not the hibiscus flower. This is the hibiscus fruit. So if you ever had hibiscus tea or hibiscus water or agua fresca, then this is what you were drinking. So this is the St. Kitts roselle. Here's the other one. Also putting on. Massive amount. And the little fruits, let me get to a different one so you can see better. These little, see this one? Covered in the little fruits. These are called calyxes. So let's see, get to a good spot. These are calyxes. And they're going to get a little larger, and then we'll be able to harvest them. So this is quite exciting. So they get a flower blooms, looks really, really pretty, and then it closes up, and then the calyx starts to form. We got our, these are not ground cherries. These are, well, they are, but they're not. These are Cape gooseberries. So we're really looking forward to those. And something that we're trying this year for the first time that we've never eaten before. We got huckleberries. And the huckleberries came to slay, not to play. Do you see the amount of production these things are putting on? However, I will tip, look at these huckleberries, y'all. And they are delicious. They, I don't know how to exactly describe the taste or what I can compare it to. Just take my word for it, it's good. And over there, we have tomatillos. Can you see them? Let me get a little larger. Am I looking at that? No, I'm not looking at the right thing. Those are tomatillos, y'all. See them in the husk? Oh, that is not tomatillos right there. I need to get myself together. Tomatillos all over that plant. Oh, y'all looking at sorry, my pitiful camera skills. There's a tomato plant in front of it. So, oops. But anyway, that's what we got going on. And you know, every day we pick a ton of beans, a bunch of peppers, and tomatoes are ripening. And as they ripen, we pick them. And here are the green stalks. Every one of them full. Full. Every one of them. Potatoes, beans, strawberries, flowers, peppers, marigold, rosemary, yarrow, dusty miller, sage, lettuce, basil. Every one of them full. Look at these nasturtium. Those are African marigold at the top. They get really big. They are much larger than the French marigold that you're probably used to see. So let me turn this around. That is the Keys Orange African marigold, and it's a bunch of heads about to open up. See that? We're about to get a bunch more, so a huge flush. And then the zinnias. So look at these marigold right here. These are the marigolds that you're probably accustomed to. These. What a difference. So anyway, I thought y'all might like to see that. This is beans at the top, and New Zealand spinach, and a few more beans at the bottom. New Zealand spinach, y'all. And we ate some, and we are giving it to the chickens, and there's some chives, some green onions dotted in there. Another big marigold, and some beans at the top, beans at the bottom. Oh, beans. Like I said, we wanted a lot of beans this year, so we focused on that. The boysenberry bush. She also said she's not here to play no games. She's here to give us berries, and that's it. She don't want to talk about nothing else. She want to talk about berries, and that's it. More zinnia. I don't know why that snapdragon's looking so pitiful, but can you tell the height of that lily from here and the height of this sunflower from here? But this is probably what I'm most excited about when I just came outside, because these gladiolus are also super tall and they had not yet bloomed. And then I just came outside to see this. I know I'm ashy, y'all. Don't talk about me. This is how your gladiolus looks just before the flowers come out. Oh, y'all want to see blueberries? Me too. And they are turning blue. And we have quite a bit of blueberries everywhere. Hold up. I know these birds ain't got me. No, they didn't. We still got a ton of blueberries. Let me lift this up so we can see what we're working with here. So I am about to pull off the blue ones. But see that? The birds are going to come for that if I don't get them. I know people say when you're planting, you plant some for you, some for the wildlife. Not these blueberries. The blueberries are not to be shared. Just so we could be clear about that. So I'm going to get those right now. Anyway, I just wanted to come out here real quick and show y'all what we got going on, and talk about this devastation that is the corn. Like I said, it's still growing. This looks a mess. You should have seen it. It was so honorable looking. Can I say corn looked honorable? Honestly, it did. It was so regal, standing up so straight and tall and just majestic. I'm eating blueberries. My business. But, you know, things happen. And honestly, we have no control over nature. If we did, I would have grown all this stuff in the house and not worried about squash vine borer or none of that. But then I would have missed out on the sunlight, the fresh air, the majesty and majestic ambiance and environment that comes with being outside. I would have missed all that if I had to grow all this in the house. One day we're gonna have a video with no foolishness. But you know what you didn't hear? Choo choo. But let me start running my mouth for the train decided to go zooming through. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everybody's growing something amazing and looking forward to something amazing blooming and producing in your yard this summer. I'll see you guys soon, because I got to get these blueberries. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until the next video, bye.